Hey everyone, today's topic is over obesity and diabetes. I think the biggest factor in developing type 2 diabetes is obviously obesity and diet. The more refined sugars that you eat, one, your cells don't know what to do with all that extra sugar, so they're going to store it in fat. Two, you'll probably end up with some type of insulin resistance because your body is trying to protect its cells from all that refined sugar and excess energy that it doesn't need, like, right at that time. According to the U.S. Center for Disease Control, 100 million Americans are now obese with a body mass index of 30 or higher. And at the same time, the CDC reports that as many as 80 million Americans were insulin resistant. And since, insulin resistance is like a precursor to diabetes, the numbers do seem to support each other, saying that they're closely linked. The Centers for Disease Control also reports that more than 100 million U.S. adults are now living with diabetes or pre-diabetes. The report finds that at 2015, 30.3 million Americans have diabetes, and the other 84.1 million have pre-diabetes. And if that pre-diabetes isn't treated, will lead to type 2 diabetes within 5 years. An estimated 1.5 million new cases of diabetes were diagnosed among peoples 18 and older. Nearly 1 in 4 adults living with diabetes didn't know they had this condition, and only 11.6% knew that they had prediabetes. The diagnosis of diabetes increases with age. 18 to 44, only 4% had diabetes. 45 to 64, 17% have diabetes. And among those that are 65 and older, 25% had diabetes. I think for me that means that the more refined sugar and everything that you've had in your early years surely affects you as you age, and your body isn't able to respond to it as quickly. Some possible sources of excess glucose in the American diet. Well, we have our pops and our sweets and candies and every other thing that we like to eat. A way to stop insulin resistance, or some ways to lessen the effect of it, would be to promote physical activity and to lose weight. That can help your body respond better to insulin. Taking those small steps, such as choosing healthier foods to lose more weight, can help actually reverse that insulin resistance or prevent or delay type 2 diabetes in people with pre-diabetes. A lot of people, the reason why insulin resistance is so high, when we eat those fructose containing sugars, the added sugar is associated with development or prevalence of fatty liver, dyslipidemia, and insulin resistance, hyperuricemia, and cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. So basically, any added sugar is going to actually increase your chances of developing those diseases. Thank you.